1 and 3 for just lethal. Yes! Yes! Gatling P for the freaking win! Holy moly! What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are doing Aggro Green Shadow. Brace yourselves, I know. The idea of this deck is to actually swarm the deck with a lot of high-hitting cards. I realize that Green Shadow, it's kind of the inspiration to do this with Green Shadow. Powers basically really suck, but they kind of actually work in an aggro deck. Like Precision Blast is so easy to play around. Any zombie player with half a brain, get it, will be able to not play their minions in the middle lane or the expensive ones that will die to this and actually play around it. But if you just get 5 damage to face reliably, takes off a quarter of their health in an aggro deck, it's actually pretty good. Aggro, of course, means trying to chip away your opponent's health as quickly as possible before they're really able to stabilize and play their late game cards. And with that, we are playing Click P. This is decent if you get one, but very, very good if you get a second or third one, because the 2 costs 3/3, 3 costs 4/4. I mean, actually ridiculous. And that's even if you don't have another Click P on the field. If you have one still on the field when you play the second and third one, it's just so much value. Definitely viable in an aggro deck. This does 3 damage on the turn's play, then it falls off, but that's fine. Good enough for a 1-drop. The reason running Shellery is because it actually adds 2 damage in a lane, so it can protect one of your higher hitters while also adding damage to that lane. So it's good at clearing a lane, protecting your guys, and adding damage without adding block meter charge. You don't want to proc your opponent's block meter too much in aggro decks, because then that prevents a significant chunk of damage. Running some pretty heavy hitters for the 2-drops, just high attack. This will also give you a little bit of block charge, so you'll be able to actually get your powers and your Big and Whirlwind. These are all actually pretty decent in aggro decks, at least protecting your guys or doing damage to your opponent's face. Decided to run 3 black IPs just because I want some option against the crazy heroes, Professor Brainstorm, Infinity, who, you know, can basically bungee plumber anything in this early game, so we really want a hard answer to them. Really good idea, I think, is running 4 copies of Spring Bean. So this will be our only 3. Usually on turn 3, you're just going to set up a combo. You'll either do a P with a Torchwood, or you'll do something to set up 2 lanes, or maybe something with a team up with a Shellery. But you can always really just Spring Bean. This isn't good in the sense that they can always replay the card that you bounce off the field, but it is very efficient, because if you can just kill them, which we're trying to kill them very quickly in a deck, by the time they can replay that minion, obviously a guy with 10 cards in their hand can die just as easily as someone with an empty hand. For the finishers, we are running 4 copies of Banana Source Rex. It does plenty of damage for a 4-drop and actually grows every turn. A few plant foods be really good in this deck. And the huge finisher, which is actually the reason why I decided to do an aggro P deck in the first place, is Gatling P. This is actually a really big finisher. It's an easy 5 damage, and then it puts this huge minion on the field, which can then do 10 damage. Also very, very effective if it's placed behind a Torchwood. It'll actually do a burst of 7 to your opponent, which is essentially a third of their health. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoy. Let's get right to the game. Here we go. Dolphins used to have legs and fur before their evolution. They were just platypi. Platypuses? I don't know. I didn't run Rotobega in this deck because I explained this a little before the stream. I'll explain it again during this game. I love going up against Super Brains because he has no ability to remove small minions off the field. This is actually a very decent starting hand, so we'll go with it. I think we play the Click P early. Because this will just grow if we happen to get our Click P. It also shuffles 2 more into your deck, so it'll give us more. We're basically going to play one of these on 2, and then a combo on 3. And this is just as good. This is actually better played late than early. Because, you know, the 3 damage is very good. The 2 damage is fine, but a little bit pingy. So, our opponent overcommitted with the 2, so we are going to go just for the heavy damage, the 4-1. This is going extremely well so far. Now, we don't want to get Imp Throwing Imped, because that's actually a decent control card. Is my hand glitching out? Okay, Incredible Hulk is here. Why is my hand only glitching out when I put it here? Right there. I don't know. Gosh darn it. This is fine. This is very fine. This is so much damage. So much damage! Plus, we're ping your own block meter. Oh, there's a lot of good things that could happen this turn. We could get 10 damage in if we get him big in. We could also get 10 damage if we happen to roll a 3 here and we blast this Throwing Imp, which would probably be worth it. Nope. Okay, so this dies. Please don't throw us to 4. It's a 1 in 3 chance. It's not... Come on. Statistics say... Thank you. Yes. And actually... That's an extra 2 damage this turn. I'll definitely take it. You kidding me? Huge. Huge. So now our opponent is down to 2. Just like that. Just like that, folks. So we can clear this lane. Clearing this lane comes at a severe penalty. Our guy always dies. It's probably Pogo. What you're thinking still? Is it Stealthy Imp? No, it's either Pirate, Teleportation Zombie, Drone Engineer, or what's the other sneaky 2-cost gravestone? There is none? So bouncing, we're actually going to bounce this one because we don't want more imps on the field. So I'm going to freeze you first. This is the one to freeze. Draw a card first, just see what we get. Probably not going to make a difference. We'll bounce this one. There we go. It's Teleportation Zombie. That's the best one in the deck. The guy was ranked 20, so I just thought that he probably doesn't have Teleportation. He has a lot of imp throwing him, so that was good. That is exactly... That's a really good matchup, Super Brains, because he doesn't have the small removal, even though he was running a control deck, technically, with him throwing him. Teleport imps is a good, decent control strategy against this deck, though. Too slow. Oh, man. If you just see the little split pea pinging our own face, really helped, because it gives you the superpowers to actually just speed up the stack even more. I think we get rid of early game. We really want a nice solid 1-2-3 combo. So much for that. But Black IP is really good against Brainstorm. Time Warp? Time Warp still comes to the streams, dude. Just wait. Do we take the 5 damage? Or do we set this up? I think we actually take it. This is so weird, but we're finally doing Aggro Green Shadow. Screw you, Brainstorm. Now you're at 15 health. This will be better, instead of pinging our opponent for 2 right now, this will be better on turn 3 to combo with something. Chances are in the next 2 draws we will get another 1, 2, or 3 cost card. I mean, it's almost impossible not to. Black IP is definitely the play here, by the way. I think we'll put this on height so it doesn't die to your mom. We're going face. Put this in the middle just so we have some block meter options for these beat Rexes. P's mad. Please no, not lane 4. Love it. Don't get it. What's the worst play you've ever seen? Just check out the fail videos. The Shroom for 2 versus Arm Wrestler. People used to do that so much though too. So this always happens. This will theoretically proc the block this turn, which is useful. It also... Ouch! Oh, that hurts. Oh, that's always good. Damn, I never play on Abracadabra. It's such a uncommon card. Oh, it's so annoying. We really don't have a good answer to it, too. Hopefully we'll draw one. Damn, if I would have put this here. I don't know, I'm supposed to play around Dav. Gosh, that's so annoying. I could actually not play around it because it usually gets blocked here, and I think that's unfortunately the play. If he rolls it, I mean, if he hits this, this is gonna be so sucky. So he either needs to roll a 3 or roll double 1. So he's a slightly more than 1 in 3 chance of this play going exceedingly wrong. But you gotta just be ambitious in these aggro decks. But chances are we're doing 3 damage to him this turn. Gross. This actually grows, which is nice. He's going face? Oh, so he's trying to get the Abracadabra to hit. That's actually smart. But then this grows again. We could get... Freeze! Yes! That is how you dab, folks. I don't care, it's a dead meme. I love dead memes. This is going to become the dead meme channel, don't worry. So now this grows, too. Oh, that's 4 damage instead of 3. It's actually really big there. Here we go. Here we go. I think Black IP. Yes, get wrecked! Get wrecked! Brainstorm, so weak to Black IP. Prime up your cringiest moment. Clip it, guys. I don't care. I do not care. Dead memes are my life, guys. Stop ruining them for me. Fry having too much fun. Listen, guys, you guys only have fun with fresh memes. I have fun with all memes. Who has a better life? Just think about it. Think about it like that. Thank you, unlike...
Oh, boy.
Mantella? What? Oh, boy, 3 months. Really appreciate it. Primarily staying strong. 1, 2. Did we get rid of B-Rex? It's pretty good against the Morticia. I'll say not bad. Black IP is ridiculously good. It's so stupid against the Morticia. I wonder if we get rid of B-Rex here. Nah. There are some heroes, crazy heroes I'll get rid of because they're decent at doing 3 damage. And Morticia really doesn't have that good. What's she gonna alien use this? It'll just grow back to full health. So we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, so good. You actually have to do this play. You can't let this draw card. So the click B is also only a 2/2. It's really the setup for the next click B that's why we're running it. Hold your cup in front of your face here. Is this better? I'm the incredible Invisible Hulk. I don't know. I love this mug. It's cool. That's why it's transparent. Green screen. You guys want to see me remove the green screen for a minute? Here, I'll do it after this play. After I wreck... We actually have 2 Black IPs now. It's basically GG. There's no answer to this dumb, stupid OP. This is exactly why we're running this, by the way. This and Brainstorm. Yeah, I'll turn off the filter for just a second for you guys. Oh, it's a green mug in front of a green screen. And Fry just speedrunning this play. Like what? That's your play? I mean, it's decent. It's actually not bad. So we do not want to play too hard into alien news. I guess the 3/1 actually goes like this. I don't want to grow this because it dies too hard to alien, so it's setting up 2 guys. Our opponent has to play a trick here, so one of these Black IPs is just... Oh, gee freaking
Green mug hype.
It's
Green
not bad.
shirt next.
Thank you so much, Sir Manicor. 32 months. I'm gonna make the 3-year badge. There's actually 1 person hit it already. So that was decent because they did destroy this one, but this Black IP is actually still a problem. Block meter, it's a little too much there. This should work. I'll probably go buff bonus attack next turn. Such good combos. He's really worried about this, so I think I'm actually gonna... There's not a lot that's gonna do 4 here, right? We're talking about Mad Chemist. Mad Chemist will end up even trading with this. Maybe I go with B-Rex. And leave this. Maybe I will. The B-Rex is good enough here. Because Mad Chemist, this will only trade. And then... This will be fine, usually. Look, Mommy, it's a chemist!
Green shirt. I am talking no shirt, am I right?
Thank you so much, Naughty Pinecone. Should I wear a green shirt just for St. Patrick's Day? That'll be fun. When is St. Patrick's Day? I don't even know when it is. It's on March 17th. It's coming up. 1 more month. Maybe I'll do it. Do I own a green shirt? This is so hard to remove. What do we actually do here? We set up the Gatling, I think. Actually, this will do 5. This is pretty damn good here. Do I buff this one? I just don't want to get Locust Storm. He probably doesn't have Locust Storm. I'm actually gonna spread the love here and do it with this. Whee! Now this is the threat, and we're open to do the 8 damage here. I don't know. I was thinking teleporting in a minion in front of this. Still is not gonna have 6 attack. There's Rocket. Oh, I wasn't thinking of rocket. Alright. So now we have a 5-4. That's just why I'm not buffing up 1 minions. It's fine. We just need 5 damage now, so we can actually save this P for turn 7 and get a combo in. We need this lane to be clogged. We'll see what happens. Basically anything we pick up here is good. I think Spring Bean is probably the best thing. Actually, our opponent has 7 now. Torchwood. I guess we just go for it. This is... I mean, I could just play you now. No, let's do it like this. Nuts of berries. Nuts of berries. Are you running this? They're running Squirrel Herder. Guess I didn't conjure anything yet. Yeah, we need 7 in, because Nibbles. Niblas. We're a little short on damage. Wow, second rocket? To remove a 5-2 though. I mean, to remove a 2-drop. So. Not the end of the world. So if I get another 2-cost P, they're all cost 2, so we played a clip P already. Actually, no, there's Nibble, so we don't have it still. Ugh. Our opponent did play 2 rockets, so this should be relatively safe. We have to do this. It's sad. You think I'm gonna lose? 3rd rocket? That would be so dumb. Teleport Trickster? It's conjuring a lot of cards too, so it just opens up Locust Orm. Just beam me up inside. Bonus attack will at least reduce this by 2 damage. Thinking Cap is so slow. There's a couple really bad things from Thinking Cap. I think Z-meching this one. Okay, so now this actually needs us 4. Unless we get... Yeah, this is fine. 1 and 3 for just lethal. Yes! Yes! Gatling P for the freaking win! Holy moly! Pure skill. Don't even worry about it, guys. Got him. Think you're gonna lose this one, Fry? Sorry. Oh, that'll be the intro. Called a lucky blow. Lucky bloke. Here we go. We are just rolling, folks. You'll never question me. Don't question me, okay? Stop doubting me. Stop being so negative, guys. It's only a 1 in 3. That happens to me all the time, where I just get blocked on the 1 in 3s. We also have to get below there. But I think getting... Anyway. It's another Super Brains. Which is the good news. I really want a P here, actually. That sounded wrong. This is good enough. I don't want to risk not having a good one drop. What does your wife do? She is a craniosacral therapist. Kind of like a subtle chiropractor. Grant? That's the Patreon command. I don't have a thing that rings. I wonder if I can connect Twitch to Patreon. I'll see it in the emails eventually. Paparazzi, paparazzi. What, is he gonna super here? Is he gonna deadly? I think we're just gonna do this for tempo. It's kind of weird. This really plays around him using his superpower. It doesn't play around deadly, but... He definitely didn't give us any indication that he's holding deadly. No! Get denied. This is fine. We're actually just playing this like a tempo game. Opponent has a full block meter for some reason. Can bounces eventually, but we're not going to do it yet. I kind of like this here, even though it usually doesn't do face damage this turn. The 2-1 is a little more versatile. I could just blow that 3-3 already. This pings our block meter and makes us block this thing, which actually adds a lot here. Get wrecked. So he does have super. So that's where he's going. So he'll do that here, maybe? No. This grows. Now the 2-1 procs the block. This grows, but I don't care. No! That was 1. We wanted the 5 damage there. But this is a 6-4 and he does not have chop. It's sort of a why not. We're really just doing it mostly for a card here. That's a decent bonus attack. Let's see what he goes for. Right, so we either have 2, 1, and 1. We could have like a double bounce play of the sorts. He's probably not going to have an environment here. I like 2, 1, and 1. And we'll team up, and we'll use the bonus attack next turn. See what we get. That's fine. Really, any of those is fine here. I think instead of protecting this, which anyway sort of lives and is a threat, let's just set another one up. Yeah, it's not good. So we're doing 4, and we're going to have 2 very powerful lanes with bounce, with really just activators in hand. It's just all we want. Torchwood. It'd be nice to be able to play with Torchwood here. It doesn't seem like it's happening. Looks like it's just bonus attack. Is there a point in setting up the Torchwood? Probably not. Look, mommy, I'm a freaking duck. Question is, do we do it with the 6-4 or do we do it with this one? He's not gonna be able to. He doesn't have chop, right? He used super and telepathy, so he doesn't have a way of removing the 6-4. You can also just use bounce instead of bonus attack. Bonus attack to 7. I think doing a bonus for 7 is the play here. Because 7 plus 2 wins, which means that even like just this black IP will be able to bounce this lane, and really bounce plus almost any minion in this deck will win in a lane next turn. That's totally fine. It actually survives and kills this 2-1, so this is pretty cool here, but we are doing ridiculous amounts of damage now. We're at 10 health, our opponent's at 2, with an empty block meter for all practical purposes. And... that's so annoying! He has to clog this lane now. So I guess blasting this is the way. I think it's like this actually. We want to keep 2 lanes alive. He's doing 7, 8. I think we're doing it like this, because now the bounce has 2 ways of winning next turn. Smoke bomb will save him. Play around rocket? How? Plus he only has 2 brains, can't rocket. Only thing would be chop, but he doesn't. He already used both of his superpowers, so we know he doesn't have a big removal play here. It's beam me up. No, beam me up doesn't save him. It's smoke bomb. That's the only out. I think. Is there anything else? Teleport. No, there's no 1-cost deadly minions. That would be broken. GG. Smoke bomb would save him here because it would kill this. I mean, it would work for this turn. Threw his phone in a river. Threw his phone in a river. Rank 30 is Ultimate League, by the way. The season reset today. I'm just getting a little sun in my eyes, so I'll adjust the curtains. The curtains. Hello, curtains. Now what's going on? Really looking for Black IP in this matchup. Are these good enough to keep looking for a 1? Looking for a lot of things. I think this is good enough. Ooh, do I take this because he can't control my turn 1 play? Yeah, I think I take this right now. What's your opinion on Smurficants? I've done it. Oh my. It's fun. Can I make a deck around Mars Flytrap? I've tried. You know, this would be a good deck like Aggro because it pings your opponent, it steals their block meter. I don't know. Just doesn't seem to do enough. Interesting. So he's not going to be able to play anything. I think we take out the Flag Zombie because it's just going to keep too many lanes clogged. This will win a trade. It's a little bit anti this deck to make this trade. But it's really nice having Flaming P. It actually counters a bunch of 1-3s. It'll give me a minion. Now, if this turns into a P shooter, that's actually good because it'll be a Gatling P target. Otherwise, it's just going to endlessly charge his block meter and give him his superpowers, which is going to suck. And decides to kill it instead of pinging his block meter with it. Not a good play. You want to keep that alive. Is Green Shadow the only hero with the super that can go face? You have Grass Knuckles. Actually does more. You can do the same theory with Grass Knuckles, who also has time to shine. His powers are just overall objectively way better than Green Shadow. It's one of the reasons why it actually matters so much. The one reason why heroes like Green Shadow and Brain Freeze really don't have that top tier decks is because their superpowers are below par. To put it lightly. We actually have 1, 1, and 1. If he has a Z-Max super here, we're toasted and roasted. Do I play into this? I wonder if I'm able to play around it is the real question. Like, can I afford Lightning Bolt's not so bad here. Z-Max Super is so good here. The chat's saying save it, but I'm just okay. Let's say he has Z-Max Super and he uses it now. Do I anyway lose this game? All right, I'll say. Didn't have it. Okay, he definitely does not have Z-Max Super. He totally would have taken it away. So he either has. He probably would have used Lightning too. I think if he's smart, unless he's being aggressive himself. He's really dumb letting me get him down to 8. He's rolling 3s now. Oh, it's another click beat, guys. It's a second click beat. Okay, so now we. Wonder if I should go with these two actually. Yeah, B-Rex is better. And pinging my block meter is actually just going to help us win for 2 and 3 at a time. Okay, guys, it's freaking OTK Gardener. I don't even know what he's doing. No! God damn it. At least click P lifts. We're doing 0 this turn. Look, mommy, we suck. I'm gonna save that actually, because we're probably gonna go 2, 1, and 1. Maybe we'll get another one here. Never mind. So these will actually both do 4 damage. This is almost always lethal here. If he has strength, he'll do 9. We're in exceedingly good shape. Click fees are still very, very decent. This is exactly why we're running them in this deck. Going viral does not get it. That was a really, really quick 5-0. I don't know what time we started this video, but what time the actual gameplay started. I was kind of venting in the stream before, so I can't look at my timer. But that was an awfully quick 5-0. The first game started at 26:59. Right now we're at anyway. About a half an hour. I guess an hour for 10 games. That means each game is Fry. Do math, Fry. 6 minutes a game. That's really good. Keeping that. Believe you me. I don't know if we're going to really need bounce in this matchup against Brainstorm. 3-2s are not great, but we'll at least have a turn 3 play. I think it's fine. It's basically 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything's good. I think we'll take the damage semi-reluctantly. Do I kill this here? I think the black IP play is good enough against this 2-1, especially if our opponent overcommits with a minion here, which they will usually do after playing Disco Knight. Well, we got some plays now. Trapper will kill this extremely tragically. Opponent has not shown us a superpower yet, though. This is the way. Really, any superpower play, which is usually what they're doing, punishes it hugely. Probably not going to have Trapper. There's summoning. Gets an anyway. It's a decent summoning. It's an anyway bullseye menu. BS value. I'm probably going to use the artillery here to actually clear a lane. Yes. Oh, that was so good. This is so great. So I'm going to just use this to clear the lane. Here. And just play Click P. It's amazing. Guys, freaking amazing. Second Click P. Oh, freaking P. It's OP. Get it? Damn, we are racking up wins. Knocking them freaking down. Jeez. It's not quite highlight video material, but the first one was a better example of how this deck does, so I'll keep that as the intro. This is so good. I wonder, well, I guess we can save this for heights. This is really fine. And if our opponent commits a 2-drop, we'll go with this first and play this on 3. So we want to play this here, so we have more options next turn. And basically, this is the one that's going to go in heights, so this is not a black hole. Your bomb is a black hole. No one was ready for Aggro and Shadow. I guess there is an advantage on if you're playing against good players. But I got a summoning with 2 attack there. It's okay. That Click P surviving is not bad anymore. So we have two amazing plays. And if our opponent passes, we always play Black IP here. There's an advantage playing a really off-meta. Like, people see Green Shadow. What are they going to expect? They're not expecting this deck that will kill them by turn 5. I think that actually puts us at a pretty significant advantage. Acid Rain really does not do enough here, so we are going with... I mean, turn 3, we have 9, probably 10 damage on the field, since they basically have to play a trick. Unless they just go Black Hole Pass, which anyway, that's so fine. So now we have 6. 6 damage on field on turn 3. And nothing. Didn't think so. Those two trade. And again, this 4-1, okay, I'm sorry I didn't explain this. I was in the middle of explaining this during game 1, and I totally spaced out as usual. But the reason why I'm not running Rotobega, which is a 2-cost card that does 4 damage, is because in an aggro deck, especially one like this that does not have strike through as a finisher, you have to keep your lanes cleared. So Rotobega, even though it does a lot of damage, it can even like do 8 damage by the time they kill it, that lane remains clogged. This Split Pea in lane 1 cleared this lane, so we can now make a play that does so much damage here. Instead of being a nuisance to society. What is he's going after this? It's not going to work, dude. This still, I think, has to go on Heist Player on Acid Rain. So I'm just doing this. And it's another Mag. This is just going to get blown next turn, by the way. Which is going to open this lane back up. Acid Rain is playable here. It got bats. That's fine. So Black IP is bigger. Here's another 2. We're going to get a block at some point here, too. Smack. Smack. I love how this is a 4-2 now. So it's just going to be these two and whatever we get. We have an empty lanes. Again, lanes are cleared. Perfect. That's all we need. There's a 3-2. I didn't want another 4-1 because Acid Rain will pretty likely happen this turn. Here she blows! And we'll put the this one in not only the lane that really block meter wise always hits this turn, but it's also the one that doesn't die to Acid Rain, so that's such a strong play. Our opponent it's just over. What was that? That was turn 5? Congratulations, you just used a 3-cost rocket to remove a 2-drop card. While growing my guy in the okay, that's just called conceding, playing that Cryo Brain. Get that weak stuff out of here. Technically can survive. Damn it. Okay, I changed the 7 to no already. They're not gonna survive here. That was a really good evaporate. I guess it was either that or Acid Rain. Yeah, Acid Rain would have killed him. Fine, I'll change it back. You're getting over ambitious, Fry. Jump in the gun, dude. So now our opponent has to not take 5 damage this turn. I believe this goes here, because then Alien Ooze is worse. Hit. No, this is fine. We don't want beam me up. Teleporting in minions is probably the best way to block damage, so let's spread it in all 4 lanes. You spread your bomb in all 4 lanes. Teleport. Called it. Trickster. I could have called that too. I was thinking it. You guys were all thinking it. Teleport. Are you surviving this turn? Oof, not bad. So, opponent will be down to 1, hopefully with an empty block meter. Please stop. Don't roll 3s. That would be annoying. Yes. This is so unfortunate. I'm actually gonna... The card that will activate this is Spring Beam. We can take the 6 damage. This is useless here. I wish I had this earlier. La, 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 la. There's no point in using it. This will Spring Beam with us will win. He has 4 to remove 2 minions. It's doable. Teleport. 0-cost Trickster bonus attack could actually win here. He has it. He's going for it. We need to roll 3-3-2 now or we're dead. There's a 3. This would be so dumb if we survive here. There's a 3. No! Oh, it was so close. We would have won. We had guaranteed lethal if we don't roll a 1 at the end there. Oh, come on, man. GG. You played that amazing. Amazing. We really, I mean, whoa. Did anything even lucky happen? Wow, we were dominating. I actually put a win on the scoreboard there, too. Oh, man. It's a very aggressive deck. Fishy Imp, can't complain. Bungie, really have an amazing deck there, dude. Amazing deck. Good version of Aggro Pirates. Oh, it's so broken! I wonder if we even keep this. The 3-3 is not really good to put a Torchwood in front of against Rustball necessarily. I mean, it'll probably be eventually good. Alright, let's keep it. You can get 2 Clickbees. Clickbee really... Its disadvantages being a 1-cost 2/2 is not all that bad. So this goes in middle, I believe. Does it say in middle lane? In the middle lane? I guess that makes sense. You always get a taco with it. But you'll get Grave Robber, yeah. We just have had a lot of success with Grave Robber instead of Headstone Carver and Aggro Pirate decks particularly. Even any aggro gravestone deck that it also has pirates in it. It's just ridiculous to just throw on turn 1. They have to answer it. So this is a sumo. Your mom is a sumo. So stupid. We'll put this here. This way, one of them will kill the sumo. One will. You don't want to stick this in front because then he moves it and actually gets value up. So the arm wrestler still trades with one of these. But he decides to kill his sumo here, which is weird. We do have Spring Bean to counter the turn 3, mascot. I'd love to get a P, because then we'll be able to kill it. We just got a 3rd Clickbee. Please play it. Do it. Do it. Oh my gosh, you're so stupid. And I was thinking, why doesn't he play in the middle lane? But he's playing around super. That was smart. But we actually just got a 3-cost 4/4 buff another guy by 1/1. So broken. I have to use Clickbees more. Your mom is a sumo. You click. Hilarious. This man's rolling 3s now. I don't even know what's going on. He has not shown us a superpower yet, so we definitely want to keep everything out of chop range, especially since this is the block turn. Decisions. Or we can just say screw it. I kind of want to keep this alive. I mean, we're going to get chopped eventually. Honestly, it's my honest opinion. I mean, we could super this. Do I bounce it? Do we buff both of these? This torch will be useful on the field. It'll give us tempo. I don't want to bounce this. Do I want to just play Bananasaurus Rex and sacrifice this Clickbee to the Clickbee gods? This is actually probably correct. So, good chopped hit. So much for that play. It doesn't have anything good. I think moving the 4/2 to lane 1 is the play, because otherwise he just loses a trade. Fortunately, it's sacking a 2/3 instead of a 2/2. He's not going to think of that, though. Felt bad. Felt bad not utilizing your Cosmic Sports Star for its poor stats. Okay, contingency plans. This is fine, but he could have used that on the 2/2. No, this is okay. I love the 3 proccing the block there. So he's used Rock Wall, so that means in his hand he either has Chop, Heal, which he definitely would have used Heal there. So let's go, it's either Chop or Nerf. I think he used Nerf too, so let's just say he definitely has Chop. I don't know. So this is the play. Pretty easy. Definitely don't play Torch with it. Good. So he has 2 brains to deal with this field where we're essentially doing 11 damage to his face here. Great. Congratulations. Please roll a 2. Thank you. Please block the block. I mean, actually, we could have won there. There's his heal. So he's... Oh. He's holding Chop. So this is getting chopped here. Which means we can actually play these Torchwoods. We'll probably get a P. P? This is so close. Wow, that sucks. We could plan for just to remove this 2/5, which is probably worth it here. This always gets chopped, though. Alright. Am I seriously playing this right now? Do I save this plant food? I mean, this will grow, but this. Oh, are these two sumos? I didn't actually consider that. GG Fry, did I play you, Debo? I think getting rid of this, especially if these are sumos and he's going to be able to protect them, I think getting rid of that. We're definitely getting Chapter. In fact, he can actually move the Torchwood and kill the 6-1 now. Oh, that hurts. We're in a top deck situation now, which is not where we want to be, especially with Kite Flyer on the field now, so he's just going to have a 4-card advantage. 5 cards, actually, for the rest of the game. Oh, this is bad. Is that 4th sumo? Whoa, we're actually getting controlled by the sumo here. That's a problem. I would have moved the 2-1 and kept your Kite Flyer alive there, because it gives you infinite card advantage. It means you're taking 5 to face. Yeah, he actually did it right. We are almost always gonna... Oh man, that sucks. We're actually gonna lose this now. We need a combo, I guess. He has too many cards too, which means he's gonna start getting his rockets. The Bro Force just subscribed. Welcome to the family, Bro Force. He passes turn 8? What is this, Bad Moon Rising? I'm keeping this, actually. By not playing minions there, he actually gives us a chance to get back into this game. I'm just gonna wait a few turns and try to make a combo or something with a plant food, or I don't know. Summoning. Look, Mommy, and it's Bad Moon Rising. So it's a Sports Moon Rising deck. Oh. I think I'm hitting concede right now. That was a really, really decent Bad Moon Rising. He kills that Torchwood. How the hell would I get 8 damage now? He has 5 lanes clogged. I mean, he's just set up to win right now. That really hurt. Damn. Sumo is a good control card against this deck, so we're now over 6-2. No, there's no way to get back into that. I was trying to save it for again. Dan Ugly sending a deck? I'll try to check the decks between matches. Aggro Pirates. Yeah, I'll get rid of Headstone Carver and Smelly if you're really going aggro. Run more Bungee Plumbers. And Pogos. Bouncing. But decent deck, even the way you have it. Another Rust Bolt. He's really decent on 3. Bongcho is like our 3-drop. So this is the same guy? Could you not deja vu me to the Ice Age here, please? Like, pretty please? Oh my gosh, stop playing sumo. He probably has it too. Please don't have it. Thank you, Lord. Lord Almighty. He was running Protect in that deck, right? I don't want to do the Bonk Choi play though. What is he going to go for here? He's running Rolling Stone. I think we just do this. The username is a reference to Percy Jackson. So he went super. Doesn't mean he does not have Rolling Stone yet, so we can safely play this. Oh, I'd love a Torchwood. You're so annoying. So I think this is the play. Prevent him from buffing more cards. Misplay of separating the 6 damage lethal with a 4-1 click P and a 3-1 bonk choy. That's what lost the game. Which game? Is that 2 games ago? Two games ago, I was always playing around him teleporting things. What the hell? Oh, there's a sumo. Let's not let him... I'm making a double play no matter what here. I wonder if we go face or if we go... What goes against this? The 3-3 kills it next turn. I think we just go face. We can actually grow this to beat the sumo. Probably worth it. Now he's rolling stone. You broke my block, so why? This is always good. That was 8 Oguchi fine. He's all 3. Chop, heal. He'll use heal. So it's either chop or Rockwall now. I don't know if he can go based on the time, but it looked like Rockwall. I think he just has chop, which makes this stupid. So this is the sumo again. If he doesn't have chop, we'll probably get it here. So we do it like this. It's so weird. So this way, even if he chops this, we still do 3. Save the well, we have a second Gatling piece. I definitely have to save it for lethal. Move this on 7 as rocket. Ooh. Damn, he cleared my field. God damn it. I forgot the sumo clears her field there. So we have an empty field now. We're blocking at some point. Go here. We don't want him protecting things in this lane and blocking too much damage. Superpowers. He's not really necessarily going to get something that kills us here, so this is... He did not just get that from his... It didn't say, but... Kidding me, man? We're running out of health is the problem. Like a sugary treat beats us right now. Three and 6 gets us. Do we have to push lethal here? No, there has to be some safe play. We can't really play plant food because that costs 6. We don't have a plant food play. So we have 3, 2, 3, no. So we just have to roll 1. This is our life now. Yeah, there's no way of well, no. Well, we can survive. Oh, so we do this. We don't do the bonus attack. He would need a 1. Yeah, this is fine. Because now we at least don't die unless he has a hardy treat. In which case, we definitely die. He's still only doing 8 now. Okay, so we can still roll that same 1 and win right now. Plus we have bonus attack next turn. Yes. I think that was correct. Or we could just roll 1 right now and win the game. Yes! Pure skill. Oh, we have our revenge against Sumo Guy. Damn, why is this deck losing to sports deck? I mean, almost losing there. Why are sports decks doing well? It's the Sumos. The Sumos are ripping us to shreds. We didn't have an answer to his 3. You know, if we would have had a P, or a team up, whatever it was, on turn 3. There's a lot of answers to mascot. We would have kicked this guy's tuchus, but we didn't have it. See you later, Vanessa. Thanks for stopping by. It's not the same guy, guys. I don't have to worry about freaking sports decks. Stupid. Yeah, this is okay. We'll still have 4 attack, which is decent against Frostbite. Why did I not evolve Gatling in 1? Because then if he blocks and gets chopped, because I think that first chop came from the Quasar, I'm pretty sure. But then if he blocks and gets chopped, then we die. So we would really need to roll... I think if he blocks and gets a lot of things, then we die. Because then I think it'll be 2 shots. I think there's heal... What, Nerf would have saved him? I don't remember what his power was, but he already used Rock Wall, yeah. So the other powers, all the other powers would have saved him there if he blocks. As opposed to the way we did it. I did Fire P in 3 and Gatling in 4. In which case, even if he blocks, we're still in the game. And we had a plant food to potentially finish him off next turn. Finish your mom off. But anyway, continue this up. Is unexpected gifts good? Not really. The cards it gives you are not really synergetic with your deck. There is a deck that uses it together with Tankylosaurus, but Tankylosaurus itself is not a very good card because barrels now cost 2. When it costs 1, that made Tankylosaurus a lot better because that was a great combo. I mean, it wasn't like even the top tier combo, but it was a valid use of the card. So, what kind of, like, drawing cards in your deck is always better, almost always better than ooh, that's good. Drawing cards in your deck is almost always better than drawing random cards that are not in your conjuring cards. Because the cards in your deck will give you synergy with your deck. The cards you get from unexpected gifts, just random event cards, very often 1 or 2 of them will be useless. That's why Eureka is a very, very bad superpower. Telepathy, drawing 2 cards in your deck, is so much better than Eureka 3 cards in the entire game. The only exceptions to that are Dr. Spacetime and Captain Cucumber, and that's because the card that they conjure actually costs less. Or you can have a card like Cosmic Scientist, which will give you a science card, which, will have some synergy. A card costing less, even with no synergy in your deck, will typically give you a lot of tempo. Typically. More reliably, we'll say. This trade is fine. I don't got any problem with that trade. We just going face today, folks. He's also running a sports deck. Just not as good as the other guy. There's Chop. It's just doing 6. Oh, this is so good. And his Chop is gone, so we can play this Gatling piece. A lot better here. I'll probably actually double up. I don't want to get rocketed so hard, so I think I'll just go probably double Fire P. Since he can't rocket, do we go for the bonus attack? If we go Gatling 3 or Gatling 4, I'm just thinking block, heal, we'll put him up to 15. And 7 and 7 will get him down to 1. Or do we just do... I just feel like at this point he never wins. I could be totally off here. And if he doesn't get healed, it's a 50-50. Otherwise, I just feel like he can get back into this... Okay, I'll just do this one. I mean, he needs heal, and even if he doesn't get heal, he'll be down so low that there's a lot of things to just beat him, including balance and plan for really just any active card. Plus, he's not necessarily going to even have an answer to the 7-4 next turn. He already used Chop. That's the important factor here. If you had Chopstone in that arsenal, I would not be doing this. Yes! GG. Alright, 8 and 2. I'll definitely take it. He already healed? He already healed? Wow, we did a lot of damage in that game, that means. He already healed. So he just had Rockwall and Nerf left. Nerf would... How much did he have left there? No, Nerf would not have saved him. Oh, so that was guaranteed lethal? Oh. Never mind then. That was amazing. This is a really, really good deck. What did we lose to? We left to BS Trickster and Morticia, which we actually have a good matchup against that deck. And we lost one time to Sports. We beat him the second time. Got an awful lot of Sumos, though. I really don't... I mean, it's just hard to think what is the weakness of this deck. The weakness really is a lot of Bungee Plumbers and Trapper Territories and things that can just clear our early game. Because then it's just... We have come from behind mechanics, but then if they have big removal, then you're dead. They basically just need early game control and mid-range big removal, and that would be the answer. But we really didn't encounter that. I guess the two guys that beat us were able to answer our early game with extinction events and sort of at least survive that part of it, and then did have a lot of rockets and chops. It was in Morticia, Rust Bowl, and Morticia had that evaporate from freaking hell, which actually saved them. I mean, both those games were completely winnable. Amazing, amazing deck. Aggro Green Shadow. Hope you enjoyed. Peace. This is Fry.